This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show you all the cool Transformers stuff we got this week. This video is a part of the Transmissions podcast, where you can find it at transmissionspodcast.com. And we do two shows every week. This is part of the toy show that comes out every Wednesday. And on Friday, we have Transmissions Alt Mode, all about the comics and the media. And this week, we are talking about Transformers Galaxies number 11. So, Transmissions Trips to the Store is supported by you, our lovely donatrions. If you would like to support us, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And that gives you links to Patreon or PayPal. We have lots of great stuff, like early shows, and sometimes unedited shows, like our Empire of Rest series. So you can enjoy that. And if you'd like some merch, like you can see all of us showing off, we all have some form of Transmissions merch. You can go to transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And there is a sale right now on our TeePublic store where that'll take you. November 4th through 6th, everything is 35% off and $13 t-shirts. So go check that out. So with all of that out of the way, let's talk about what we got. We'll start with you, Dr. Pants. What do you got this week?
So this was a kind of a slow month for me, but I did, if you can see in the background there, my top shelf, I got all of my Titan and just large Transformers up in general. And while I was doing that, I realized I have a problem, and that problem is a real big bug problem. Real big bug problem. I got me some Earthrise Scorponok. I got that off Hasbro Pulse. It showed up in time, and he was actually the reason I rearranged everything. Because I was like, can I fit it all up there? Yeah, I can. For anybody who doesn't have it, like, this thing's awesome. This is probably one of my favorite like Titan class city bots I've gotten so far. Having the ankle tilt on it gives it way more posability, and I love the transformation on it too. It's pretty cool. The headmaster's really nice, and all the accessories and the painting, just a cool figure. I love it. Nice. And I pre-ordered Omega Supreme, the second run of that, I guess, through Hasbro Pulse, so that'll show up in like a month or so. And then I'm only missing one Titan class bot, and that's a Metroplex, and I don't think I'll ever actually get him, but that's okay. I have all the others. So that is what I've got this week.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
I think anyone that has, looks like what, you have 70 TOFs? I think
6. There's 60. Yeah, and then that thing, and there's a shelf.
Yeah, I think anyone like that, anyone in our community, you can just admit you have a problem. We all do.
The problem is I don't have enough DTOFs.
Right.
I need more.
I don't have one. I really need to have room for one, and I don't.
It was a move. It was a housewarming gift to myself when we got our house.
Cool.
But
all right, I will go next, and I do not have a Titan class figure. Alas, I have a deluxe size figure, so we're going from big to small. I got Bluestreakin, the new Earthrise. This is the Dotson figure. We just talked about the
Barricade.
Yeah, Barricade is based off the same mold. I really like this mold. It has a really good transformation. What they do with the leg, the way it kind of folds in, it's a really neat way of doing it. My biggest complaint about the figure is these little pieces here inside the leg.
Mm-hmm.
They pop off if you look at it wrong. Mm. That's my biggest problem with it. Is I'm always like picking up the figure and one of them is still on my desk. other than that, it's great. I love the Datsun mold in G1 and Masterpiece and everything, and I think this is a good addition to the long line of Datsun figures. So, yeah, definitely recommend getting it, Prowl or Barricade or any of the others that are going to be made from it.
Did you have any of the Siege Datsuns?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, because I had Prowl in that, and I wasn't a big fan of him, but I like the way the Earthrise ones look. So I'm hoping that it's a better transformation and just a better figure, because it didn't hold together real well either.
Yeah, I think I got a couple versions of the Sideswipe, and then I have the Gigawatt coming up, which is essentially the Sideswipe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm really liking a lot of the Earthrise stuff. The Optimus Prime is fantastic. This is fantastic. I think the jets are great.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, they're really doing a great job on Earthrise.
Do you have a Masterpiece Datsun?
I have Prowl.
Okay, cool. I'd be interested in knowing if, because from what I can gather, the leg transformation is just a dumbed down version of the Masterpiece leg transformation.
I'll need to look at. I haven't pulled it off the shelf in a while, so I'll take a look.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like that's been a thing going forward with like the Siege kind of Earthrise stuff. Is there is a lot of stuff like that where it seems like it's Masterpiece but dumbed down.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great that that's trickling down into the cheaper lines.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, Darryl, what do you got this week?
Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who bought comics this week.
Yeah.
So here's the comic that we're going to review. This is Transformers Galaxies number 11. This is the Andrew Griffith cover, cover A. I also got cover B. This is the Alex Milne cover, and it looks pretty awesome. I like that quite a bit. So that looks awesome. I also did get Transformers 84 this week. This is cover A. I don't remember who did this one, but it's awesome. Yeah, so there's that one.
Is that the Guido one?
Must be
Yeah.
Guido. I got cover B as well. This is Casey Collar's cover, and it's awesome. Really great. Loved these covers. Loved all these covers, actually, because I also did get Nick Roach's cover.
Pulled a Shelton.
I pulled a Shelton. Yes, I did. This cover is awesome.
Did you see, we didn't mention it in our review, but I saw on Twitter later, that is actually a direct homage to Last Stand of the Wreckers.
Yes, it is. And I did not know that, but I'm glad that I was able to get it, because it's pretty damn obvious with when you look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because in the original one, it's Springer in Impactor's position. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that now.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone
So
posted them
this is a pretty
side by
cool one.
side.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say that I knew it, but I remember when I first saw the picture, I'm like, it looks familiar, and I really like the look of it, and I'm like, I got to get this one. So that's why I made a push for the RI on that one. I did get a toy this week, and this was one of the pre-orders that I had placed at EB Games. Reminder for all Canadians that if you are able to get a pre-order in at EB Games, that they are having most of the Hasbro Select stuff show up there. I got Hot House.
Nice.
So he's pretty fun. I messed with him earlier today. Opened him up. I wasn't too fond of the whole the squat head that he's got going on. But it's really kind of grown on me. You really don't need to have like a really ginormous head. These little squat heads really do work. Like more of a drone kind of a deal, but it's fully articulated as well, as much as the head is articulated. All the arms come off. The one thing that I would kind of complain about is I expected the arms to be able to like lift up on a hinge here to kind of go up. There is no hinge there, and there's a place for one because it's just a solid piece of blue plastic here. So you really you take the, there's no way to do any kind of shoulder movement on it. It's just up and down on that peg. But other than that, all the rest of the articulation is there, and it's pretty cool. There is no hand on the right hand. It's just a peg. So you're expected to put one of these guns or weapons on there. But again, he's one of those guys you just tear apart, whatever you want to call him. Weaponizers? What are we calling these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's fun. He's
The
cool.
head reminds me of that Zeta Toys Planet guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, I messed with him today. He's got like 3 modes that you can put him in. I mean, there really are they're countless modes you can put him in, but there's 2 official modes, and then there's the robot mode. But yeah, he's fun. I like the way that his legs kind of fold in on themselves. So they got the leg like this, and it just opens up completely to make this like ramp. And then yeah, so it's all integrated in itself, and then you got a little wheelie deal there, and it all kind of collapses back in on itself. It's all pretty cool, and it does have a little ankle tilt on it. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I think all of the Micromaster based weaponizers, actually, I didn't know this the first time I looked, but all the instructions have multiple like different base modes in them, which is cool.
Oh, there's tons. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, you can open this guy up and you can tear him apart and put, all kinds of different crap. Because there's I mean, on the bottom, there's 3 ports for this. And I was just thinking, I could give him 2 sets of legs.
Yeah.
I
love what people do online.
Yeah.
I love them making the mega combiners using all of them from Siege and Earthrise. I just want them because I'm going to make the giant city. I want every base former I can get and just combine them onto my floor here one time just to be like, I did this.
How are you going to do that without Metroplex?
Okay, I'm going to have to do it without Metroplex, but I can do it with all the others.
Make your Metroplex out of a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, he's pretty fun, and yeah, he's he is showing up at EB Games. So if you are pre-ordering those figures, expect a phone call if you haven't gotten one already, or just walk in and they might have one on the shelf for you.
Awesome. Cool. Well, that is our trips to the store this week. So thanks everyone for watching. And if you would like to leave feedback, you can always go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback and leave us a voicemail, email. You can just leave a comment on this YouTube video if you want. But we'd love to hear what you think, and we'd love to also kind of know what you've gotten recently. And I guess that is it for trips to the store. So see you later.
Bye, everyone.
Later.